What's happening, everyone? It's Crypto Wonder. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your day, your afternoon, your evening, your morning, wherever you are. Make it make sense. That's that's what the title is for this stream. Because truth be told, truth be told, a lot of people who are in this community right now seem like they're very confused. Salute to Jamal. Said early gang. Hope all is well. Seems like the people are confused. A lot of people are. I mean, it's not a good position to be in if you're confused. Things are not what they once were. People see things differently, right? Folks are going to disagree, all types of stuff, especially with this DeFi crypto stuff. People are going to be fixated or stuck in their own ways. So I'll tell you what, a lot of these individuals, and sometimes, like you really got to be clear and direct sometimes, or else the message gets lost. I don't deal with confusion, and I also understand if I'm talking on a device, some type of message is being delivered. I tell you what, man, like a lot of people gave up on Pulse Chain. Period. Flat out, they just gave up on the chain. They gave up on Richard. They gave up, and you can see it on the blockchain. You can see it from what they're telling you. You know, and it's unfortunate because there's people who prop themselves up to be influencers, and then they'll tell you they never wanted to be an influencer, but you're still influencing. You're still sending messages out. You're still sending mixed messages. One minute you're shilling a sacrifice project. The next minute you're all RH Maxi all over again. This happens all the time. It's been happening. One minute you're part of a team of people that just grift. The next minute you're just kumbaya. You're back to talking about pulse chain, pulse sex. Like, it's funny business out here, man. It's funny business. It's real funny business, and not comical funny either. There's individuals, they say they're part of like these groups, and it's as simple as this: when you're watching coins get launched, and you're watching who's supporting the coins by promoting the coins, it's not hard to really identify groups. And these same groups will talk to you about some experimenting. They're experimenting on coins, experimenting this, experimenting that. Everyone can do whatever they want. We get it. But there's still a core of people who seem like they really want to always front run everyone every single time. because they're just greedy. They're just driven that way to be greedy. EJ Bomber, FOMO TV, man. How you doing? EJ Bomber, what's up? Jamal said it's funny because RH Max is streaming. RH Max is streaming. Oh, is he really? Hey, this is what I'm saying. Like people, it's easy. Like I can't do stuff like that. Like as far as like open up a a lane or a thought and say, well, you know what? I want Pulse Chain to thrive or whatever, whatever. Of course I do. So I'm just gonna open myself up to speak to every Tom, Dick, and Harry and Susie Lou about whatever because it shows perhaps I don't even know what type of time I'm on. I don't even my foundation isn't even solid on what I want to do, on what I'm doing. You know, people change, people can change. It is what it is, but the levels that things are happening like right now, like the people are, you're watching coins get launched every single day. Unless you're in the know, unless you understand really what's taking place, you're not going to experience any gains, whether the gains are honest or whether they're grifting, coming from some kind of scam origins, right? Whether they're scams or whether they're just regular token launches. If you're not in the end, you're not a part of that. That's what the chain has become. Just a lot of that. Just that. People don't care about pulse sex like that. The few, excuse me, that do are overshadowed. They're overshadowed by non-believers. There are more non-believers than those who believe. That's what it seems like. That's what it looks like. You got this person or entity or whomever dumping billions of pulse chain, billions and billions and billions, just this week alone. People don't care. And I say to myself, then why y'all even here? You got people who claim they were OGs, that they were the first streamers of this community, or not even this community. They were the first streamers of Hex that have done things that just everything they've done to this point, up to this point in the last year, just makes you raise questions. Raise questions. And while you're raising questions, you're discovering that other people have the similar concerns. And when you don't communicate with these other people that have similar concerns as you, does that mean that you're off base? Because you could have the nicest smile with the whitest teeth and be the illest crook out. I don't care about your smile. I don't care about your charm. I don't care about your words. I don't care about your marketing appeal and personality. I don't care about that. I ain't come to crypto for that. I ain't come to crypto for anybody. I ain't come to crypto for any big first streamers of Hex. I didn't come to crypto for none of those guys. Absolutely not. I knew what I'm understanding as far as crypto. It is what it is, man. It's a single player's game, man. Individual person sport, crypto solo sport, all that. I ain't come to just fanboy out on these guys that talk about something that I might like. I didn't do that because look, if you did that, like many have, you're looking at the alternatives now. I only see Hexologists being quiet in a sense where, out of the first four, who's just been like, he's doing him. He's doing him in a way where it's just been sort of constant and consistent. The rest of them is whatever. The rest of them is whatever. Like, it's been whatever with one of them. The one of them out of that four has been talking about all kinds of different coins since whatever. It's like it's whatever at this point. And then them other two that you would swear is just, oh yeah, you guys are die hard and this and that. It raises questions now because everything now is just like it just entangled with this and that and that and this and that and this. And then if I'm one person out of 8 billion people, I'm one person out of 8 billion people who could notice that people like Exogenous is still consistent, but one of the four main people in the community that have been doing streams as far as Hex in the Hex community, blah blah blah. But then you got this captain that's always talking about how he's also the first and created a platform for people to come together every week and air their grievances out and take all the hits because they were the first ones to toe the line. The captain, your favorite pirate, right? This was the spirit, and you wanna align with that type of thinking because the words are beautiful. Oh, it's so great to hear the messages that he talks when he's on that Hex wave, right? Right. Today is totally different, right? The other guy, the guy with the multiple chains, like he talks about nothing but coins, all kinds of other coins. There's nothing Maxi never was Maxi about nothing except Maxi about maybe just being like multi crypto chain person. Okay, cool. And the coffee guys left with like, I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't want to, it's like, yeah, y'all were once the four main people. Now today it's like something else. So you got to ask questions. And then when I'm realizing that other people have the same concerns, and if not even more, and you wonder, why are things the way they are? And why people feel the way they feel? You get to wonder and see, oh yeah, you're not crazy, you're not off point, you're not off base. It's like, oh, it's valid. Valid. It's no longer about with these people, like for the most part, people don't understand why they got into crypto. They don't understand anything about it anymore in the sense where because that's what I'm witnessing. That's what I'm observing. Because remember, and for those who don't know, I was not a supporter of Hex in the beginning. So I came from the other side perspective, and I understand that perspective to this day. I understand it to this day. I understand to be, an antagonist, someone who's against. And I understand that. I came from that. I see that perspective, and I see being pro Hex. I see the perspective of that too. But right now, because of the state of where things are at this time, with all the prices being under sacrifice, Hex being what it is, 2 zeros and a 7, last time I checked, Pulse Chain, Pulse X under sack, right? People are pissed off that Ink was touted to be the best meme token by Richard. Meanwhile, you see 95% of the chain is filled with nothing but meme coins that have surpassed in price performance, did thousands of X's, and none of them get any shine. So they butthurt and they double and triple back and throw even more hate and animosity towards the core coins and Richard supporters. You got all this stuff going on. So now people want to take advantage. They say, yo, wait, when there's blood in the streets, let me see how we could eat. Let's see how we could eat. Because it's easy. It's nothing to just launch any coin. It's nothing. It's nothing. The information is there too for free. You just got to work for it and to get it, to obtain and collect. It's nothing to just, do what you have to do. It's nothing to have you and a couple of your buddies, whatever, You're interested, you want to do something and set up a plan, and boom, it's been happening for the past year. It's been happening for the past year. Now, after you launch the coin, what is it that you do with it? What strategy do you put in place? Are you just gonna do a just straight out pump and dump or whatever, whatever, whatever? This is the focus. It's no longer about yo pulse. It's no longer about hex. It's no longer about pulse X. It's no longer Richard not saying much about those things. He's tweeting about other things. He got the lawsuit to fight, blah, blah, blah. People are looking at his wallets, pocket watching, blockchain watching, forensic analysis paralysis, looking at what the wallets are doing, trying to connect it to him, create other narratives to spark interest and keep people interested. So that, you got, other meme narratives and stable coin this and that and this, all this kind of, Richard, he gave this such as a stable coin a shout out. You heard what he said, 5,000x. Oh, weirdness like that. And then you got these guys that's supposed to be influenced. All this influencer talk. Weird. And people, y'all give them clout, y'all give them power by listening to them. They're no more powerful or informative than you are. And the information they do know, you can obtain easily for free. Seriously, it ain't hard. And when you're watching them explain to you about some Gifford coin, Glizzy token, right? Are you not absolutely confused when they're trying to explain to you about arbitrage over the arbitrage because you need the this, that to burn the ICOSA, and then the I burn will do the Glizzy coin and the Clifford Red Dog candle, and it's about arbitraging, and voila, there you go. What the fuck are you talking about, bruh? But no, it's the spirit of onboarding, right? It's the spirit of building new technology to experiment, right? To then have an opportunity to strengthen this DeFi space, these products. When you're hearing these people talk to you, they're trying to sell you detergent, damn near, right? They're selling you a car. What the fuck you talking about? Them dudes, they, and tonight you're gonna hear them again. You're gonna hear them for weeks because that's their thing. They're not gonna stop talking about it. They're not gonna stop talking about some Glizzy coins. They're not gonna stop talking about some weird Axis, whatever, Solid X, all these weird old coins. They're not gonna stop because them things are part of a strategy and opportunity they have to continuously bubble off of your backs. That's what they've done, and they call it experiments. How have the sacrifice phases treated y'all? How have they treated y'all? It's unfortunate. It's crazy, but I'm not surprised that collectives like fucks, like you got people who are just straight out identifying them as criminals, criminal syndicate organizations, flat out, whatever. If you want to be a hater, not whatever, they're just being identified as that. Why do you think that is? Why do you think people started just naming cabal, naming these exclusive, minority of individuals, this small group of people that want to dictate and control everything? Why do you think that even exists? You can't even think about where that even started. It started almost a year ago when these dudes wanted to have a spaces and had one talk about the elephant that was not in the room and trying to corral and right persuade other blockchain or coin token founders to come together and lead the community. You don't even think that someone who just has maybe average IQ wouldn't look at that and say, oh, this small group of people, they call themselves leaders. A lot of them just, founded tokens. A lot of them, rob the people with bullshit sacrifice projects. They're coming together and now want to steer how everything is going to, with blockchain, with pulse chain and everything. They want to guide the community to where it's off a fucking cliff. And you don't think someone with a modicum of fucking intelligence or even common sense, but be like, oh yeah, they're trying to be exclusive. Oh yeah, this is different right here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They call it what? Elitist, cabal, Illuminati. I call them crypto Noridors. Fuck them. Don't care. They didn't have your best interest. They didn't have our best interest. They talk to you about, oh, you need builders, or else Pulse Chain won't thrive. And look at the shit they building. Look at the shit they've built. You know, it ain't hard to tell. I excel, then prevail. It's what it is. You got weirdo influencers that pretend like they innocent. They don't know nothing. Yo, y'all cape and simp. And I understand when if you're a man and you enjoy watching beauty, especially if it's a human being, it's a lady, and you find her so attractive and all this. But you grown men, you know, you allowed, and it's easy. It's easy to enthrall y'all. It's easy to throw you off. It's easy to make y'all salivate and dig in your pockets and give these ladies money. Give them your money. That's why these gentlemen clubs exist. Shout out to all the ladies that work in the gentleman club that take all your money because you don't use your mind. These men out here don't use their intelligence, and it's so easy on the internet. That's why you have female influencers here. Very few, right? They could just expose some cleavage, and y'all be just like weak in the knees, talking gibberish about some crypto. But just because they share the same ticker symbol colors of the ticker symbols you like, they might flash a little bikini game, got the same colors of the tokens you like, and all of a sudden you just like, you like a child, prepubescent, never seen nipples before. And then you really listen to these people speak. You try to listen to the message they deliver. They're talking about crypto, how they supporting this and that and this. Then you discover some of them receive allocations. Then you discover they just regurgitate messages that they were told to speak about. Then you discover they're not here for the best interest of any community outside of themselves. And then you wonder why things are the way they are. But y'all simple. You know what I mean? Not everybody in the chat. I'm talking about people. The men are saying they just give them more popularity. We just gonna throw some more energy, flash a little pubic hair along the bikini line. Oh man, that's it, man. Here's some more crypto. Here's some more energy, more all of that, more all. Man, they got y'all wrapped around their thumbs. The females out here, they go, oh yo, I can't stand this one. I can't stand that one. No, you don't. The more you say you can't stand this, the more I could tell you love. Because if they were to flash any type of trim at you, you wouldn't even know what to do. A lot of them be moving like they never smashed any type of cheeks. But this is what y'all celebrate. This is what y'all celebrate. You had this guy, Buck, damn near just call KD out verbatim, describing how he just had to tell her straight up that whatever, devs she thought Power City had, she thought everybody, all the devs from Power City were the same devs from Buck and his whatever he had going on, the same devs from Liquid Loans. Buck was like, no. Buck told her, and without even saying it was her, but you could tell it was her because she act like she knew and she didn't know nothing, still knows nothing. But y'all give them all kinds of attention like that, man. Dude embarrassed her without even saying her name. Was like, he laughed. He said, no, I don't know your devs. My devs are not your devs. She was like, yeah, they're the same devs. Your devs are the same devs that we have before she left Power City. Exposed that shit. He exposed it. But this is your people. These people don't know nothing about nothing except getting rich themselves and leaving everybody wrecked and broke. That's what they do. There's communities I don't align with and all that. But guess what? Guess what? If multiple people are saying the same thing about certain situations and multiple people don't communicate one to them, there got to be some truth along them. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's not sugarcoat and act like everything is just, oh, I don't understand. I don't know. Motherfuckers can't glizzy corn. Explain glizzy corn to a 5-year-old, yo. Explain glizzy corn to somebody who just came out of high school. It's the season right now in the U.S. so people are graduating. Shout out to all the graduates coming out. If you young watching the stream, God bless you. I feel sorry for you because you're gonna embark in a cesspool of shit dealing with crypto. But nobody out here is your friend. That's a fact. That's for real. These people want you to believe they've been around since forever too. They've been around since forever. That's a win. You've been around since forever and you still doing suspect shit. You acting real sus. You still doing weird shit. You still talking. What? Where's the growth? Where's the progress? How are you showing by example? How are you exemplifying success? All the sacrifice projects, man. Think about it. With the majority, what? A year plus later, what have they yielded, right? Because if you're gonna cry, because a lot of people are crying. They're crying, oh, this and that, yo, this chain, oh, under SAG, this and that, blah blah blah, bro. Like this is what happens here, man. If it's not the narratives you hear, it would be other narratives. You can sell and go. Anybody got the freedom to go, to kick rocks and leave, like just go. Nobody, this is where it goes back to independence. It goes back to the singular. This is a single person's game. Just you. You can leave. No one's keeping you. No one forced you to get in. No one forced you to get out. But don't cry when everything leaves you and then you look back and you want to, oh, man, I sold this, because that's what happens every single time. What's going to make this part different? A gaggle of individuals that go against, that want to be contrarian and say, oh, PulseX is trash. They want to say, oh, Pulse Chain is trash. They want to say, oh, Hex is trash. Everything trash, trash, trash. I came from that energy. A lot of people, they weren't haters and then became supporters. And if they were, they didn't talk about it. We'll see what tomorrow brings, because time will tell. Time is going to deliver everything that we need to see. It's gonna reveal all things as it should. But make no mistake, like, I'm not going to be a fool, because see, people think they have your best interest, right? Like, I'm telling you, when the market starts raging, because even right now, you can still see, Bitcoin, tapped 70 again. Tell me where there's tell me what's the bear market looking like? Like this time last year, was Bitcoin at 70? No. Was Ethereum at the price it was? No. At the price it is now? No. Last year? No. Not understanding, like, okay, everything is super depressed, everything moving sideways over here right now. You got somebody dumping 400 billion in 1 week of PLS. Oh man. If you believe in PLS, it's gonna be all man. You excited to scoop it up, because the numbers are crazy. Yeah, they are crazy. The rates now versus what people sacrifice for. Come on, man. But if you keep thinking about negativity, what are you gonna yield? Shout out to the chat. I can't really see what y'all talking about and stuff like that. But these people are crazy, man. A lot of them. It's not even. I don't even think they lost their plot. I just think that they never were 100. They never were grounded. They never were honest and forthcoming to really begin with. They never were sincere. It's not that they lost the plot. They never were sincere. I still don't understand the point of some freedom to tie my shoelaces so I could prove that I'm some type of crypto supporter. I don't understand that. A sacrifice, 30-day sacrifice period to, tie a knot and then to sign that on the blockchain, and that's just proof that I'm something to donate and have no expectation. I don't understand this backwards, unoriginal, weirdo grift practices that these people are doing, and then they call themselves being diehard believers in RH and this and that and that and this. Come on, man. Come on, man. No one has the no one even has so much people have so much time. They got so much time online, right? They got so much time online. I'm in between moving, like I'm doing, I stream when I can stream. Sometimes I can't even stream. I wish I could. But some of these guys, it's like they live doing nothing. They have nothing to do, yo. Nothing to do. They have the hardest time being creative. They have the hardest time being imaginative. They have the hardest time thinking outside the box to really generate some real interest to bring attention to what's going on in the DeFi space. They have the hardest time doing that. You could tell because every day is the same thing. Every day is the same thing. Trying to look for different results. You just gang together, get together, and do a panel or stream yard or Twitter Spaces and post and Telegram and voice chat, and that's all. And it's the same theme, same narrative, same twisted turns and new scams. You think I'm supposed to exercise? You think I'm supposed to focus my attention on some Titanic X, a copy of Titanic X on Postchain? You think I'm supposed to now be proud to tell my onboards who I've onboarded into this thing right here and say, hey, listen, man, these people that were supposed to be here before me, successful in Hex before me, are now launching this and they like to talk about product, like these words they use is nonsense. They're launching a project that's failing, that's just been a miserable fail up till now. They're trying to do it on Postchain, and they could barely show you anything of real substance with some glizzy coin. And you mean to tell me some Titanic X copy is a win, and that's supposed to be refreshing? And that's part of the reason why I don't understand these people, and I don't look to understand them. They're just showing you. They're showing the world. They're showing everybody, because this is on the internet. They're showing the world what it's like this. I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna build this because this is a highway, right? Post-chain highway. So I'm gonna build this car. This car used to operate on a different highway where I'm creating another model. So this car could be, run on Postchain, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. Well, I thought you were the supporters of, these core vehicles right here. Oh yeah, but that's good. But you know what? This highway is vast and we need more attention. So I'm gonna build my own car because my ego suggests that I should do that. Not only that, but I know these engineers. I know them and I trust them, because in life you should trust people. This is what you're told. And this is what you hear online. In life, you should trust people. Meanwhile, crypto is supposed to be trustless. But in life, you're supposed to trust these people that are engineering these new vehicles. Selfless driving, some shit that could wash your balls and rinse your pussy, shit like that. It's new vehicles, though. You can lay down, go to sleep. A motherfucker's still gonna pat you on your back to wake your ass up, to make sure you get to where you need to go on time. Dumb shit like that. Oh no, but it's innovative, right? There's new top layer technology that's being placed here, that we're doing here. And you're gonna need this. You woke up today, God gave you the blessing to wake up to see another day. You didn't even know you needed this new glizzy car, this glizzy vehicle. You didn't even know. All of a sudden, here you go. Yeah, no, 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 no. In fact, don't even invest in the glizzy car. Don't invest in the glizzy vehicle. You know why? Because not financial advice. And what you can do is just watch the glizzy car being built and watch the glizzy car being utilized and just be a spectator. This is the shit that you hear, y'all, from your favorite of the favorite crypto influence in this community. You don't even have to go to no damn Arbitrum, no Shiba community, no XRP, no card. No, you just stay right here and just be thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly entertained with nothing but cloudy confusion. That's what you get. That's what you get. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody ever cares because it's about, oh, why am I talking? Why am I talking about this? Oh, because, I'm broke. I have to work for a living. I have to work to take care of mine. And I enjoy that, actually. I love it. That's why, But people think when you're speaking the truth and you're saying certain things, you're an adversary. You're a hater. You're just trying to be toxic and negative. No, not at all. I just don't appreciate being told that your Glizzy coin has done so much remarkably well. And then when I buy a Glizzy coin, I'm supposed to, the Glizzy coin gets burned and then I can get a P version of the Glizzy and this and that, right? And then, you support other communities. I don't understand what this is all about anymore. Y'all took one thing Richard said, maybe a clip. You might have heard a clip of him saying something about some liquidity pool, liquidity providing. Yo, you got so many people right now, they act like they masters of liquidity, yo. They act like they masters of liquidity. Everything all liquidity is. This is how Richard made the money. 56 cents. This shit was all liquidity fees. V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, V9 square, V all this, and this is what we doing, and passive in, and this and that and that. And not understanding that everything is going to take time to even mature. People don't even want to fuck with DEXs, believe it or not. The populace still wants to list these stupid ass coins on a centralized exchange. So tell me how much you really think these motherfuckers want to really support a PulseX and these other DEXs when they're asking you to raise money to list these shits on central. Come on, bro, on centralized exchanges. And come on, bro. Everything that I thought we were supposed to be aware of, and not even be aware of, be leery of, that were warnings, things that just would help you understand what crypto is not, is what's being supported right now. Oh yeah, sure, man. We want to list on Meshuggah exchange. Yeah, they're asking for this, that. I think we need to raise, $10 trillion, and ask the community, they come support. You already got all this money from fucking sacrifice, millions and millions and millions. Oh, but no. We need more eyes. We need more onboarding, right? We need more attention. I mean, what is this all about? Fucking Richard Hart telling you, man, no, eliminate third parties. Eliminate middlemen. These motherfuckers, you give them your crypto, they have your keys, yo. These centralized exchanges, these motherfuckers want to raise money to put this shit on a central. Richard Hart takes one thing, says one, this is the thing with him too, Richard. I pray or I wish someone can create something to short Hex. Oh yes. Oh, please create something to short Hex. Oh, please. Of course, there's people that's being identified as a criminal scammer right now. Of course, he's gonna run to it. He's first mover advantage. He saw the play. Your man fucks. He saw the play. He's like, oh yeah. Not only did he see the play, but y'all gave him millions. Sacrifice. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Saw the play. Leverage trade all day. Lending, leverage trade, all that shit that RH was talking about. You shouldn't do because you'll get wrecked. True to form. Because he kept saying every now and then, listen, let somebody build something to short hex. Oh my goodness, he's gonna love that. Well, they did. And the community is indirectly and directly paying for it. I'm not for the nonsense. I don't do like inconsistency. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect out here. I'm not. I'm not saying that I have. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. But the hustler got himself a hustle, and he created all those things, all of the lending. He created the weirdo hypersexualized exchange. He created the leverage trade. Created all those things. Yeah, and a new person coming in, when they see that, what do you think they're gonna? What you know? Well, the first thing they want to talk about is some onboarding. Then you had this nonsense last summer. This nonsense take place about that's when, again, after the whole elephant not in the room, as far as cabal and these secret inside groups and all that, and they pretending like they're not part of the cabal. It's whether you're in or not. People can look and see who may very well be a part of that nonsense, especially when it came out last year about some 100-member group from a Telegram. Come on, man. That was headed by the one and only Australian fool who wears blackface. Like, come on, bro. I don't even know if he's from Australia. The word was throughout the community that's where he's at. Everything blackface, everything hypersexualized, like weirdos. Y'all support all that. Support all that. You know, weirdo energy. Axis, I thought he was like somewhat of a, kind of like, cool. I've seen him do streams, whales only. I saw him do a stream with whales and cookies at the time, the radio thing, radio. I'm thinking, oh, Axis, okay, yeah, you're talking that talk. And you drop your own coin. Okay, you drop your coin. Okay, everybody could drop a coin and all that. Okay, yeah. And you talk about, oh yeah, liquidity pool, liquidity pool, version 1, 2, it's the thing now. You got to pay certain groups, and this and that. You get exclusive information, maybe instruction, teaching, courses, all that. You dropped your coin, it was worth not much, but people in your core group, the group, the group, you take care of your people. They get the bag. Oh yeah, last summer it was worth dust. Today you're looking at it, it's worth much more than some dust. I'm not mad, I'm not a hater. I'm not. But I just don't understand how, you could have streams with people like, the captain, and the captain talking about, oh, he's excited to look at this chart. He don't know nothing about it, but it makes, just looking at the chart makes him so excited. Like, yo, you giving mixed messages. Why would you be excited about a chart of a coin if you don't own the fucking coin? Make it make sense. Shit like that. And that was last summer. People like DCC invited, had Buck on a panel last summer too. Last summer, all this shit was just popping off last summer. You hear Buck talk about he don't believe the T-share rate will magically improve the price of Hex. DCC just let him rock because DCC is into a bunch of other coins too, and he's been like that since the beginning. But he didn't say nothing to Buck. He didn't give no pushback, nothing. And these are the people. These are the people. These are the people that y'all exalt. Y'all exalt. You know, it's crazy because as recent, you know, your girl, you know, one of your girls from, you know, over there that be just brandishing her cleavage. You know what I'm saying, and smiling, thinking like, yo, I don't even know what, yo, check this out. It is what it is. You're on the spaces, and people were just like exposing it, and it's crazy because it's like they weren't lying. They're like, yo, why are you disingenuous? Why you went from talking about some Power City and now it's like RH, all this RH? You can't be like, it's like, yo, this is what, and then, yo, the person, you know, you're hearing her talking, is, you know, no one was really content with the answer that she was giving because she's, you know, evasive, speaking in circles. So that's your girl. That's your girl. That's your girl. That's just what it is. That's your girl. That's how it is. That's how it is. It's not, you know, look, man, it's every man, woman, and child for themselves in this thing, man. I don't care what you think you're a part of. I don't care what you got going on. Just know, you know, your thing hits a number, you better have a strategy of how you're gonna exit. Because more often than not, I don't give a fuck if you got some kind of liquidity pool and you're talking about you thugging it out for a long period of time so that you can get some monetary passive income and all that shit. That number hits you, it's gonna hit your body different. That's gonna hit your system different. You see that number and you like that number that you got. You're not thinking about no damn fucking single-sided exiting or liquidity to be you cheating the fucking chart. That's a reality, yo. That's a reality. That's what happened. That's what's been happening. That's what continue to happen because the majority of people don't know and don't even care about what's going on here. That's why everybody can't know everything, yo. Straight like that. A lot of people can't know everything. People thinking that they're doing the community a favor by giving so much information. Too much information is not always good. All this inundated information, you don't throw pearls to the fucking swine, yo. And that's what these people, they're so ass backwards. That's why, you know what? Like, it's so true. A lot of this boomer energy, yo, that's going on in this is not doing the community any fucking good, yo. I've seen it for the last 3 years. These old heads trying to act like, you know, they're the stewards of moving this shit to you know, the paradise and promised land and all this and that. They got all this shit mixed and backwards, man. Mixed the fuck up for real, man. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing, man. Nobody cares about your meeting up with fucking Robert Kiyosaki. What the fuck did that do for the chart? Nothing, bruh. These old school, mundane, outdated marketing ploys and taxes, this shit don't work. It's a wash. If I can feel it in my system when you're talking to me and you're talking to me about some other shit that don't mean nothing, when you're trying to explain some glizzy and it can't be simple, you can't even keep it simple, stupid, I'm good. I don't even need, I have nothing to do. I have nothing more to do with what you got talking about. There's nothing more to even say. Nothing at all. Because it's about wasting time. And you want my money for free. You want my time, you want my energy, and you want me to give you money for some bullshit ass words about a glizzy token and how the arbitraging opportunity between this glizzy and that glizzy will produce a eye burn situation, and then you burn the eye glizzy, and then the glizzy comes back, and it's a feedback loop, and it's bullshit. Because what happened is someone like last week, you know, you look, because I look at a couple charts about some bullshit coins, and I see the performance. I'm like, oh, wow, whoopsie. That red candle is nasty. Shit was going up. Oh yeah. When your man Coffee put a post out. Oh yeah, he's in the glizzy token. Oh, 2 cents. Oh man, he missed out in the beginning, but guess what? Oh, he got the 8x. And soon after that post came out, yo, soon after, welcome to the glizzy. Take these francs to the face. Some solid X. This is what I'm talking about. The whole axis and all that. Like, you're doing weird shit. You want to do great stuff, that's cool. I hear you. But you lining up with people that's just so sketch, so sus, and it's been like that for years, and this ain't brand new. And this shit came from me. Even with me putting people on to how Randy Hilarski was so like, you know, just this austere, this posture that he had, right? Like, oh yeah, you know, I have no problem. I don't see a problem with some dodeca, holding dodeca. I told y'all years ago. I don't see any problem with holding dodeca because as soon as I do that, you know, I hold dodeca, I get hex. That shit rugged shortly after he mentioned some dumb shit like that on the timeline, yo. Ever since then, I'm looking at him like, yo, what the fuck you talking to the world about? Ain't about just anything personal. It is personal when it's about your money getting fucked up, especially if you listen. If you don't know any better and you listen and you allow these people to lead you to slaughter, how are you gonna fucking feel? You'll feel like shit. You're not gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be happy. So you take risks with these grifting scammers. You take risks, man. You take risks. This nigga said, "Oh, Randy's handsome and shit" on his own stream. What's wrong with you, motherfuckers, yo? What's wrong with you, motherfuckers, man? Where's the track record? Where's the consistent track record of everybody seeing what you've created, what you built, and how everyone could benefit? For the most part, you're not gonna make everybody happy, but when motherfuckers did not get scammed, you could hate, love, can't stand Hex, and nobody can say they got scammed with fucking Hex, man. Maybe if you bought the top and you held on to now, you might feel like you got scammed, but nobody fucking rugged you. These motherfuckers launch a coin, send Sami the fucking coin, thinking they're doing something smooth. Sami was like, oh, hell no, put that shit single-sided staking, the crazy price, fucked up their whole project. Can you blame them? And that's your man Randy and them, man, the Solid X, all that shit, yo. That's them. You know, B Roots is what it is, what he is too. I'm looking at him too. I'm like, yeah. Everything, like with him, it's just he's been Dinger, some cult back in 21. The dude just does meme. He does memes. Yeah, sure, you do memes. But what allowed me to kind of look at B Roots, I'm like, yeah, but you know, cool, whatever. Once he exposed Hex Quintillion group because some shit happened, went down, he got expelled from the group. This is a whole timeline. Do your research. Nobody cares. But everything was all good until something didn't happen right in the group. Like he was in that group for a minute. Talking about he was in that group for a while, way before Pulse Chain launched. So you were among the people that y'all would identify as cabal and all that. You were part of that until some shit went left. Now it's, oh, you know what? Guess what, folks? These motherfuckers, they say nigga all the time. This motherfuckers is suspect. They're scammers. Look at these tweets. Look at the screenshot. Oh, come on, son. Everything was good all a week ago until some shit blew up in your face. So trust nobody, yo. Trust nobody out here, yo. Trust nobody, man. Don't even trust me. I don't care if you trust me or not. I just like talking shit on a device. That's what I do. That's what it is. And them other people who I remain nameless. There's some folks I just like you just came out of nowhere. You built your popularity off the community. You launched your bum ass coin and nobody still give a fuck about your coin. Nobody still give a fuck about your coin. And you know you look crazy. That's why you can't even support it like that, because you look crazy. And it's a few of them that's like that, man. And I give them no shine, no attention, nothing. And I used to be cool with them too. Like, you know, show a little, you know, blah, 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 but I don't need to do all that. It's a waste of time and energy because they expose who they are. When people show you who they are, believe them. Going back to the whole boomer perspective thing. Yeah, because that's me too. I'm boomer. Yeah, I'm boomer. I don't give a fuck what y'all call them. I'm black, you know, sexy as a motherfucker, got a beautiful ass banging wife, got my health, all that shit. I'm blessed. I take care of people, got my own community I take care of, man. I have to be this way. I have to be this way because no one's going to be this way for me. So it is what it is. So yeah, boomer, all this up. But I'm looking at the energy these guys are giving in the community, and it's true. The younger people understand where this shit is gonna go. I know a marketing phenom directly that I speak to all the time, and I didn't understand his marketing. I didn't understand some of the strategies he knows who he is. I didn't understand the strategies he was putting out there until he put it out there and the shit worked. And then I had to give it up to him. I'm like, yo, you got this, man. This is your fucking lane. This is what you do naturally. I understand. It's a different generation. The generation after us, they understand it. They see how this works. If I would have did the same thing, I would have got different results because I didn't understand his method. Younger, respect the youth, respect what they got going on, because I know there's a balance. You need both to work. You need everybody involved to work. But this shit being led by these weirdos, nah, bro. Nah, bro. How's Gophers doing? How's Gophers really fucking doing? These guys had the audacity too. Oh, EHEX drama. It fucked up their whole perpetual shit going on because EHEX wrecked. EHEX got wrecked. That wrecks ICOSA, Hedron, perpetuals, everything tied to the HEX T-share rate or HEX token, period. And dudes on some Gophers, lackluster, maybe for the first whatever. Oh, you see, 1,000, 2,000, yeah. This and that and this. They get into some kind of fucking beef, a timeline. This one want to battle and debate with Richard. Nobody give a fuck. So they get all butthurt because people in the community are asking them questions too. Like, what the fuck are you doing? How come you didn't get with this other NFT community that's been doing whatever they're doing, they art and this, and then the Gophers guy like, oh, but I'm an artist. I'm doing shit for my community. Wow. As if everybody here isn't a part of every other thing. Your community, like, is separate and single, and then what they do, because they all hurt, they go jump on Solana. And how's that work for them? How the fuck does that work for them? And that's your people. These are your fucking leaders. These are the people fucking, the whole Maximus guys, man. People who created these tokens about some hex and all this shit. All of a sudden now they can't even almost like remain relevant or be imaginative and do something real relevant and purposeful that's going to be effective. Out of just being some shit, ego and weirdness, you jump, you leave. You think you're doing something by migrating over to Solana, like Solana was a fucking win. Everyone knows that shit is a cesspool. That shit don't even rock like that. What are you talking about? And look at today. And look at the price performance today, huh? Look at the price performance today. Motherfuckers are managing liquidity pools for their fucking bullshit meme tokens, yo. They're managing. So what the fuck are you doing? You call your shit with good old-fashioned unregistered security. This is what you call your shit, right? Kind of like, troll, reverse trolling, the alphabet people, Gary Gensler and shit. But then you managing the liquidity pool. You're talking about, once the shit launched on Solana, it was problems from the jump. It was problems for the jump. You should have saw the shit that was going on, yo. People were like, yo, what the fuck? Other people got the coin cheaper than I did. What the fuck did you do? This motherfucker's like, we had to pad the liquidity pool. We have to pad it and prevent, people cheating and padding like you playing contact football and shit. You got what padding do you need for a liquid? What are you talking about? In other words, you managing shit, so you're doing some shit for profit, so people could profit off of your work. You see, this is your people, yo. Basically welcoming Gary. Why don't you give Gary all your deets, all your information. Tell him your name. Tell him who the fuck you are and what you're doing, and you want to comply with the regs and the guidelines, because all you're doing is launching securities on the fucking shit. What is these people? This is your people, yo. This is all y'all. This is all y'all. This is what y'all got going on. This is what you got. This is what y'all got. Shit don't make no sense, man. Shit don't make no sense. Motherfuckers want to invigorate some shit and put some glizzy burn. Come on, bro. And then still stream. You got to stream. You got to stream. You got to have a conference. You know, fuck liquid loans doing for anybody. What's liquid loans doing for people, yo? What's liquid loans doing for the majority of Pulse Chain? They got the most in sacrifice monies. And what have they yielded to the community? Like, what have they, like, seriously, real talk, no funny nonsense, real talk, real talk. What have they done? What's Mintra? What has Mintra done? Did you know? You know what's ridiculous? I looked through the freaking Dex screener, and I'm looking at trash tokens that were launched for nothing, that have higher market cap than Mintra, that received $9 million in sacrifice. Mintra is hovering around 1 point something million, blah, blah, blah. There are trash coins right now that were launched for free with nothing, that have higher market cap than Mintra. And you want to tell me these builders are A1? It ain't about builders no more. It's about creating a strategy to launch some shit. If that's what you into and you don't have the wherewithal, the stomach, and the strength, you're too fucking weak to hold on to Pulse Chain, Pulse X, Hex, you whatever. It is what it is, man. People, look, being diamond hand ain't for everybody. They rather ridicule you for I've been understanding. You'll be the butt of everybody's joke for sticking to your convictions. It is what it is. But you're looking at all this shit you sacrificed for, and it's yielded what for you? Because you try to be open-minded, you try to be supportive, you try to be helpful, you try to, just have a fake ass updated worldview. And what has it yielded? What has it yielded? I don't do shit for popularity, man. Like none of this. I'm just talking. These motherfuckers will tell you everything just for you to like them and like what they're saying and for you to give them your money. That's what's happened here, people. They'll tell you they care. They tell you they want everybody to win. It's not true. They'll tell you these things are experiments. There was a token back in 2018 that was launched. Back in Ethereum, it was an ERC20 token called Bomb Token. That was the first. That was the first token with a creator that I've seen at the time, 2018. First token I've seen was someone described their token, their project as an experiment. And again, I was only a year and a half into crypto at that point. I didn't know any better. I'm like, experiment. Oh shit! All right, that sound nice. That sound cool. That sound innovative. Let me jump in on this fucking experiment. This shit is money though. It's money. It's all a fucking experiment. You create a nonprofit organization. You don't think that's gonna be in a fucking experiment? You started your own business. You got 2 years, or maybe even up to 5 years, to even see any type of profit. You're experimenting to make sure that your shit is running, whatever service or product you're delivering. Like these people think, come on, son. These people crazy. Don't let these people dupe you and throw you off your square and throw you off your path. Don't. But at this point, it ain't just about one coin anymore because got a blockchain. So y'all do y'all. But be careful out here because a lot of these motherfuckers don't care about you. They're not here for you. They're not here for us. They're here for themselves. They talk shit. They talk in circles. They conspire in the background. It's not conspiracy theory, nothing. They don't even conspire in the background. They'll conspire on stream and tell you what's really going on and have a hard time explaining to normies what the fuck they're producing and building and tell you that what they're doing is an experiment. You shouldn't spend your money. You should just watch the operations take place. Like you're a dumbass, like you're stupid, to trick you, make you feel like you're missing out on something. And then when you get into glizzy, you get glizzied. Shout out to everybody. Take care.